Is the price of XRP being suppressed by the powers at be? That is the topic of discussion right now in this video. And recently, an ex Ripple director believes that, yes, XRP's price is being suppressed by particular groups. And he also proposes a new solution. So we're going to dive into all of these details for you guys in this video. Happy Friday to you as you're getting ready for the weekend. What a week it's been in crypto. All I ask, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And you guys have heard my thoughts on XRP if you've been here for a little bit, especially as of late. Right now, we're kind of range bound between 50 to 70 cents. I hadn't really thought if it was being suppressed per se, and this is why this whole topic kind of interested me, why we're going to dive into it in this video. But I do think no matter what, the price is kind of range bound right now because there are a lot of people who feel as if, kind of like I do, as if that, the price isn't going to move all that much until we have a little bit more clarity. And we've got some key dates that we've highlighted in some previous videos coming up here in the next 2 months that should really give us a lot of insight and intel into what this back half of the lawsuit looks like for Ripple versus SEC, what Judge Torres will do here, how quickly she'll come to a decision. But as mentioned here at the top here, this is something I hadn't really considered, and I want to dive into it a little bit deeper here. So it says ex-Ripple director says the federal government is suppressing the price of XRP. Now, remember, the SEC got Ripple in this lawsuit back in December of 2020. And if you think about it, the price really hasn't moved all that much. We did see the price of XRP move up last bull cycle, but probably nothing like it would have if it wasn't in an ongoing legal battle. Now, we did get a price pump back in July of last year because Ripple won the first portion of their lawsuit with the retail sales of XRP. Big victory, huge win there. But now, if we really look at it holistically, it's amazing because the community in and of itself is stronger than ever, it feels as if. They haven't left. They're still here. Yet we're still not witnessing the big power move that we think we could. And on one hand, it makes sense because people are kind of maybe waiting for this lawsuit to be finished before they invest a lot of money. But when you look at it on the other side of it, you look at it and say, man, the traction here, the community support is massive. I mean, just from a YouTuber's perspective, the amount of people who care about XRP, it's insane still. So even though this lawsuit has dragged on since December of 2020, people are still here. And in fact, it's growing, right? So it is kind of interesting from that perspective. But let's dive into this article and talk a little bit about what's going on with it and what the thoughts are here. So the former director of Ripple, believes that and accuses the U.S. federal government of suppressing XRP's price as he encourages crypto fans to vote for Attorney Deaton in the upcoming Senate election. If you guys haven't heard yet, which most of you I'm sure have, John Deaton, ex-Ripple, Ripple, pro-Ripple lawyer, John Deaton, who's talked about just how great this company could be and how big it could be in the United States and beyond. He is fighting against no other than Senator Warren, and he is going for the upcoming Senate election in Massachusetts. And already, I think Warren is nervous because she has been emailing her fans frantically asking for more money. But here we go. In terms of this particular case here, Sean McBride, former director of Ripple's global talent acquisition, rekindled discussions regarding XRP suppression. McBride has talked about this before in the past, but recently wanted to kind of resurface it. It says big tech, this is what McBride is saying. Big tech and Wall Street are slipping as crypto is soaring. Meanwhile, heavyweight CEOs are dumping their own stock, many for the first time. Hashtag Jamie Dimon. BRICS is getting ahead. XRP is being suppressed by the federal government. They are picking the winners and losers here. He blamed the U.S. federal government for suppressing the price of XRP. Although McBride did not explain how the government was doing it, his remarks suggest that Ripple's ongoing legal tussle with the SEC is being used to manipulate the coin. McBride then further accused the government of picking winners and losers, specifically in crypto. Allegations about the government picking winners and losers have soared in the crypto community recently. Critics argue that government agencies like the SEC give specific projects a free pass, while others suffer regulatory scrutiny. We've talked about this in the past. It does seem like they're just kind of ruling with an iron fist, if you will. A case in point was William Hinman, former director of SEC's corporate finance, declaring ETH to be a non-security. This was a huge issue when the whole Ripple lawsuit was heating up. Since Hinman declared ETH a non-security, the commission has given several tokens the security tag, including some of the ones that were listed in the Coinbase versus SEC lawsuit, including Matic, which is Polygon. By the way, still a top 5 holding of mine, has not shook me out of that. Solana continues to move up, and Cardano, another top 5 holding of mine. So I'm not really concerned about this yet. I think this is simply to suppress prices so they can get in lower. That's what I think. That's my opinion, though. But there's a solution to ending XRP suppression, says McBride. He says to combat these allegations or the alleged suppression of XRP, we need to get John Deaton in office. John Deaton, again, the pro-Ripple lawyer, pro-crypto lawyer, is fighting for a seat now in the Senate, is going up against a big name in someone that is not very crypto-friendly, in Senator Warren. And I know that Deaton will be getting a lot of votes from this community and people watching this video, that's for sure. Hopefully that spreads. Recall that Attorney Deaton recently declared his intentions to run against Democrat Elizabeth Warren. Notably, McBride stressed the significance of the upcoming U.S. election for the XRP community. He said, the upcoming election is the most important poll in U.S. history. He urged XRP holders to stand up against corruption, tyranny, and invasion as part of a broader effort to, quote, make America great again. McBride believes that electing these crypto enthusiasts in the upcoming election will end the government's continuous suppression of XRP and address some other ravaging issues in the crypto industry. A lot of it being, ruling with an iron fist, selecting which cryptos to go after, et cetera, et cetera. McBride is not the only Ripple executive or former Ripple exec who has thrown his weight behind Deaton. As reported earlier, Ripple's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, also retweeted a post urging Deaton to run against Warren. He got his wish. Many people in the crypto industry have jumped on board here and have basically given Deaton a bout of confidence, saying that they have his vote. So despite leaving Ripple, McBride has continued to show concern for XRP. He has consistently talked about it, and he was very thrilled about the ETF news. He also speculated that the XRP community could see a spot-based XRP ETF this year or 2025. Furthermore, McBride expects Ripple to go public outside of the United States by next year as well. Interesting right there. Interesting perspective there by McBride. Thinks Ripple will go public outside the U.S. Keep in mind, this is a U.S.-based company, but they're stuck in this lawsuit. U.S. is not allowing them to do business. And I think we've talked about this before, but what Ripple does, right, with cross-border payments is far better. We know this for a fact. Is far better than the current systems that have been in place for a long time. The only problem is the government doesn't have control over Ripple's systems. Hence why I believe they've been caught in this lawsuit since December of 2020. And they were strategically picked, in my opinion, because the U.S. government knows that Ripple's technology is the best. And they're probably going to adopt it once they can control it. At least that's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. Appreciate you guys as always. We'll see you.